The night was cold, the clock almost struck midnight, and the diner lights flickered weakly over the half-empty tables. Emma stood behind the counter, rubbing her aching wrists, staring at the coffee pot that had long stopped steaming. She was tired in her bones, in her heart, and in her soul. The kind of tired that doesn't go away with sleep. But she couldn't stop. Rent was due in 2 days, her car payment was late again, and her daughter, Lily, needed new shoes for school. Every plate she carried, every forced smile she gave, was just another attempt to hold her life together, barely. Hook, directly connecting with the viewers. If you've ever felt like life was pushing you to your limits, like every step forward took everything you had left, then this story is for you. Stick with it till the end, because what happens to Emma might just remind you why you should never give up hope. Emma worked the closing shift at a small roadside diner that most people forgot existed. Her co-workers had already left, leaving her to handle the last few tables. Her feet throbbed as she cleared dishes, and she whispered to herself, just one more night, just one more shift. The doorbell jingled, breaking the silence. A tall man in a worn-out jacket walked in, shaking off the rain. He looked tired too, the kind of tired that comes from more than just a long day. "Sorry, we're about to close," Emma said, forcing a polite smile. He smiled back, gently. "Just a cup of coffee, please." She nodded and poured him one, setting it in front of him. "Rough night?" she asked. He chuckled softly. "Something like that." "You?" Emma hesitated. "You could say that too." There was a long pause. The diner was quiet except for the hum of the fridge and the sound of rain tapping against the window. The man looked around. "Place like this must be hard to keep running." "It's not mine," Emma said, wiping down the counter. "Just work here. Trying to make ends meet." He studied her face for a moment. She looked exhausted but determined. "And the ends still don't meet, huh?" Emma laughed bitterly. "They never do." He nodded slowly. "But you keep showing up anyway." She shrugged. "What choice do I have? I've got a little girl at home. She's counting on me. I can't afford to give up." The man looked down at his cup, silent for a moment, then said softly, "You remind me of someone." When he finished his coffee, he asked for the bill. It was only $3.25. Emma brought the check, thanked him, and started to wipe the tables again. He took his time, writing something on the receipt. After a few minutes, he stood up, put on his jacket, and said quietly, "Good night, Emma. Take care of your little girl." She froze. Did I tell him my name? Before she could ask, he was already out the door, disappearing into the rain. She picked up the receipt and her eyes widened. There was a $3,000 tip, and a note. "You don't know me, but years ago, a waitress just